Tim Dobbins with Cole Publishing here, hanging out with Dave in the General booth. A lot of things going on here with General, and big question for you, Dave.
Yeah.
I'm a drain cleaner. You've got a lot of things here. What do I need? How do I get started?
That's a great question, and that's actually the key question. We have a saying that one size does not fit all.
Okay.
And there's a lot of different machines here that work for different functions.
Sure.
Let's say you show up at a work site. Depending on the situation, you might need all these machines in this booth. For example, let's say the go-to start for most plumbers and most drain cleaners is a snake style machine.
Getting the clog out.
That's right. If a drain's not draining, if it's not actually emptying, probably the first thing they're going to use is a snake style machine.
Okay.
Something mechanical goes down the drain, hopefully poke a hole in it and get the water moving. Okay?
Got it.
But if they're good, they're not going to stop there. After they get the water moving, they're going to actually use some other type of machine in order to complete the job. So let's walk over this way.
Snakes are step one.
Yes, that'd be step one.
Step
in a lot
two,
of cases.
We've got that clog out, and now...
Now this could be step two, or it could be step one, frankly, because this technology is new, okay? Instead of a snake that's rotating at about 180 to maybe 600 RPM, this thing rotates at about 3,000, 2,000
so quite
to 3,000.
a bit faster.
Let me show you.
Sure.
So, this thing is like putting a weed whacker down the drain. Now sometimes you start with this if you know what's going on with the drain. Other times you start with the snake, poke a hole in it, and then come in and clean up with this because, again, like putting a weed whacker down the drain, this will clean up any root masses, any type of paper, any type of grease.
So if you've got something a little more stubborn, this is going to do a better job of really getting that
and it's a really good way to clean up.
Excellent.
After you started with a snake.
Excellent.
Exactly. So these things are crucial. You can do them for descaling. You can do it for pipe prep. Let's say you're going to be doing a pipe relining job.
Sure.
You would start with a snake, and then you'd come to this. When you're done with this, you're ready for your pipe relining.
Okay.
Okay. So these are very, very, very functionally effective tools that are gaining a lot of traction in the marketplace. Okay. So this is another one that people could use right off the bat. Now, after you're done with this, most likely what you're going to want to do next, according to the best practices.
And you want to be a good drain cleaner.
And you do. And there's reasons we'll talk about. Jetters. So let's walk over here to the jetters.
All right.
High pressure water jetters have been around for about 35 years. And they're very, very good at getting soft stoppages out of a pipe. So let's say you started with a snake. Mm-hmm. You went through and you did some job with a flexible shaft
We've
device.
got water flowing again.
Yeah, you got water flowing, but you still might have a lot of dirt, you might have a lot of grease, you might have a lot of gunk in the pipe that's going to keep you from actually being able to inspect it later to make sure that you're not leaving anything on the table, to make sure you're doing the best job you possibly can for the customer.
And that's where jetters come in.
That's where jetters come in. They clean up.
Got it.
We like to say that the cameras and jetters work together like peanut butter and jelly. They're good by themselves, but they're great together because you don't know how great a job the jetter has done until you look at it with a camera. And frankly, you can't get a perfect view down the pipe until you've gone through with a jetter to clean it up.
Very nice. And I'm guessing General has a solution for that camera as well.
Yeah, you would be right.
Let's take a look at that.
But first of all, we have small, medium, and large size jetters, depending on what size pipe you're in. But then after you do the job, we have small, medium, and large size cameras. Okay.
So we've gone full circle so far.
Yeah.
We've gotten that clog out. We've got water flowing.
Yeah.
We've cleaned up the pipe to the best of our abilities.
Right.
We flushed it out with the jetter. And now we're here by these cameras to prove to the customer, to prove to yourself doing the job that you're doing it right.
That's right. And it's both things. First of all, you are going to show this to the customer. You're going to be able to show them how it went from this to this. And now it looks like a new pipe. And you've corrected any problems.
Right.
If it's plumbed incorrectly, if there are inflow or infiltration problems, if there are cracks in the pipe, you have found it with this diagnostic tool after going through the rest of the process we described.
Okay.
You can only do the best job with a camera after you've used a jetter, the snake, the flexible shaft device.
Sure.
Okay.
And a few different size cameras here. What are we looking at?
So let's say you're in a very small pipe. You'd use a microscope.
Okay.
Okay. If you're in a medium to small size drain, you could use one of these. Okay. So either way, though, it's a diagnostic tool. It's also a marketing tool. So if you're a drain cleaner, basically you might have a situation that comes up where you have to do a pipe relining or a pipe replacement. Okay?
Yeah.
You're going to use these camera systems to become the marketing tool that you're going to use to sell the next part of the job that you have a solution to. You see?
Being able to prove that you came in and did what you were hired to do.
Right. So all these have a way to record and then show it to the customer.
Excellent.
But all these things taken together, there's a synergy that grows with all these types of machines. We say one tool does not do everything. You need all of them together in order to actually do the best job for the customer and for yourself, to not leave anything on the table.
So to answer my original question, what do I need on my truck? A little bit of everything.
The answer is yes.
Yes. Got it. All right, Dave. Well, thank you so much. Where can people learn about these products that we talked about today and everything else that General has?
DrainBrain.com.
Easy enough.
Or you can call 800-245-6200. Talk to one of the Drain Brains. They're full of information. They can guide you in the right direction.
Awesome. Well, thanks,
All right,
Dave.
Thanks a lot, man. Appreciate it.